Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this clip art of a horse, a running horse, and wanted to clean it up. And they said when they trace it, there's some gray matter and it's just really fuzzy. And I've already kind of done it, and they like it, but I thought I'd make a video because it's a pretty good use of tools. I'm going to make a copy of it. I'm going to go up to Trace, Outline Trace Clip Art. Does it really fast. Let me move mine out of the way. Let me move the new version. And this is what they are talking about. There's some gray matter. Well, you could go through and select all the gray matter, or you could go up to Object and Group and ungroup it, and then grab just the black of the horse and look at the gray matter that was left. It left all the gray matter. Now the horse still didn't look good, so let's get rid of it. See, there were just 5 pieces of gray. I find it easier to go to left click, right click, and make an outline, and then just kind of look at it. And if we look right there, and it doesn't really matter the way we're going to do it, but I'd get rid of that. Let's see if there's any more. I call those whoop-de-doos. There's another one right there. This one would matter. We're going to use the Smart Fill tool to fix all this. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool that's set on black, fill that in. I'm going to move it out of the way and then move our object out of the way and put this back. Now I'm going to left click, right click. Now the mane is pretty messed up. So what I'm going to do, and the reason I Smart Filled it so those whoop-de-doos that I cut won't affect it. I'm going to grab the smoothing tool. I'm going to set it on like 0.25. This thing's pretty little, and I'm just going to smooth this out. Now it still doesn't look good, so I'm going to use another tool underneath the shape flyout called the smear tool, and I'm going to set it on like 0.1. I don't want it too big, and I want it with, you can either have smooth, let's go with pointed and see what it looks like. The point is going to give us some point. Now the size of your nib is going to determine how far you could smear it. So let's make it a little bit bigger. And let's smear through there, and you can see how much more I can make it now. And then you can just kind of play with it and, maybe go up with some. And then, you could always go back with a smaller nib, 0.1. And let's go with rounded this time and just make some, you've got to click on it where you can see the node. Boy, it really allowed me to take some pretty good swipes there. That looks not too bad. His ears are a little bit messed up. Let's fix his ears with the smoothing tool. And let's just run over. His ears shouldn't be that pointed. Then the tail. It's much too thick here. So my suggestion is to take the shape tool and take that node and put it up there. Of course, we're going to want to round off his butt a little bit. And I'm going to take the shape tool. I'm actually going to delete that. There we go. It looks good. I'm going to grab both those nodes and kind of come up. We might not be able to go all the way up, so we're going to come down, as long as his rump still looks pretty good. Maybe bring that down, bring that down. And then we're going to use the same tool that we did on his mane. We're going to use I'm going to use the smoothing tool first, just kind of smooth out some of these. But then I'm going to use the smear tool again and make his tail a little bit longer. And I can see some problems. I really think it's too thick. So what I'm going to do is take the shape tool and I'm going to delete these nodes and see what happens. And then we could go here and bring this up and actually bring this one up. That doesn't look too bad. I would probably delete all these nodes here. I'm going to grab the shape tool. I'm going to delete all those nodes. Delete that node and see what happens. Doesn't look too bad. We need to probably make his rump a little bit bigger and make that not quite so prominent. But you could do whatever you want to with it, and then take the Smart Fill tool and fill it in. And there you have a running horse. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.